Carefully does it. Martin Ødegaard will go and celebrate with the players, with all the backroom staff. What a moment this is. Arsenal, the Premier League champions.
A truly magical moment, and exactly what this group of players and manager deserve. Martin Ødegaard leading the celebrations, but every single one of those players has played their part. Enjoy it, this is special.
Like these days, and the monitors on them, and they know what they're eating, and the blood sugar levels, everything like that, but they can't put the right set boots on.
Here's Etta on the turn! Oh my goodness me! Etta announces himself to Europe, his first Champions League goal, and he won't hit a sweeter shot.
See William Saliba actually putting his hands on his head because he can't believe what he's seen.
Ødegaard spots Rice lurking on the edge of the penalty area. He wants a bit of movement ahead of him. Marino looking for Saka. Brilliant! Bukayo at the Bernabeu.
That says it all. That says it all. I hope he's not offside though. I mean, it looks close. It's a great little run though, and exactly what I said, Max. New players come on, free changes. They've upset the apple cart a little bit for Madrid.
Martinelli away from Katamo. That's a clever pass, looking for Kai Havertz! Arsenal lead in the quarter-finals, and it's Kai Havertz off the bench, set up quite brilliantly by Gabriel Martinelli.
Are they finishers? Are they impactors? This time, Martinelli's an impactor. That's exactly what you want.
It's Rice. What a goal! Declan Rice with an absolute rocket with the free kick. Arsenal lead 1-0.
What a free kick from Declan Rice. Cometh the hour, cometh the man. You want your big players to step up and have big moments. Exactly what Declan Rice has done. We all thought it would be Bukayo Saka with his left foot. In the end, it's Declan Rice.
It's actually their final match of their campaign. Their league term ended, rounded off in October, as it's Gyökeres bursting forward with the chance for the opener, and he makes absolutely no mistake. And inside 2 minutes in North London, the shackles are off, and Arsenal take the lead to assert their dominance.
Here's Noni Madueke on the charge, gets the shot off Noni Madueke with a screamer. What a goal that is from Arsenal's summer signing. Pick that one out. Noni Madueke makes it Brugge 0, Arsenal 1.
Yeah, that's a fantastic strike from a long way out, and that's what Madueke can do.
Leverkusen living dangerously there on the edge of their own penalty area, picked up here by Declan Rice. Oh, he's placed it to perfection. And Declan Rice delivers under the Champions League lights once more.
Away by Kivio. Look at Martinelli go. Who's given Fran Garcia something to think about. Martinelli through on goal on the Bernabeu to wrap things up.
Arsenal sail through to the semi-final in style. And Gabriel Martinelli was the calmest man inside the Bernabeu. 5-1 on aggregates.
That's a wonderful pass. Saka. Oh yes! What a finish from Trossard. Wonderful goal from Arsenal. That's superb football. Superb, quick passing, good movement.
And that's thoroughly deserved, that is. That's been on its way for 10 minutes now.
It really was. It was typical Arsenal. The quick play, the pass, the move, beautiful.
Yeah, it was a superb pass in between the full-back and the centre-half.
What a beautiful bit of play by Jesus, and Martinelli's in for the second time in the game. It's Martinelli, he's through on goal, he rounds the keeper. Oh, that's a lovely goal, a sucker punch, and Arsenal scored right on half-time through Martinelli. What a fantastic counter-attack. Sevilla committing men forward in the box. There was no doubt in Martinelli's mind that he wasn't going to score.
Travel over to the north of the capital on Saturday. Havertz is released and will have the pace to get there too. Gyökeres clearing the space for him, and Havertz can rifle it in. And it is a wonderful return to the starting lineup for Kai Havertz, who has had such a torrid time with injury. But it's moments like these that will make all of that rehabilitation worth it. He restores the Gunners' advantage.
Coming to life on that left-hand side for Arsenal. He gets the strike off. Oh, it's another beauty. That is truly magnificent.
But he cuts inside, he knows what he's going to do, just bends it right in that far top corner. That's a good strike.
It's brilliant from Gabriel Martinelli.
Here's Declan Rice, he's on for a hat-trick now. Tearing forwards again, he's full of confidence. Trossard. Miles Lewis-Skelly being told to shoot. First time shot, 3-0! What a fantastic finish from Mikel Merino! What a finish from Merino with his left foot, just rolled to him by Miles Lewis-Skelly. He's used the pace of the ball, redirected it with his left foot low down into Thibaut Courtois' goal on his right-hand side. Tim, we are in dreamland. Here's Elise, who's always a threat. Quick turn of acceleration, that's good feet from Elise, still going, but Arsenal this time win it back with Martinelli back there, who's continued his run. Eza spotted him. Martinelli goes, Neuer's out of his goal. Martinelli should be in here. This will be 3 for Arsenal. And Martinelli has scored. Neuer came flying out. Martinelli was too quick for him. And Arsenal 2 goals in front now, and it's Martinelli.
I was so pleased for him. I mean, reminiscent of a goal that he scored earlier on in the season. He gets picked out on the halfway line. When he's in second gear, he changes up. There's no way back for Neuer as the ball goes past him. You can't underestimate Martinelli. He is so dangerous.
I think when you're under attack and they get the transition and Arsenal get the ball back, if they go forward quickly, Girona are committing bodies forward.
Waneri opening his body up again, then he shoots. What a finish! Ethan Waneri with an absolute beauty.
Yeah, great finish, great finish. Every time he cuts inside onto his left-hand side, on left foot, he's got that opportunity to shoot.
Skelly kept his cool there, turns away. And coming forwards, Miles Lewis-Skelly holding off a couple of challenges. Martinelli! Oh, what a goal! Superb from Arsenal! Lewis-Skelly finding Martinelli, and that was only going into one place, and that was the back of the net.
Yeah, that's a superb finish from Martinelli, but Lewis-Skelly's done all the hard work from midfield area, driven through, committed a defender and slipped Martinelli in. What a fantastic goal that is.
It's against the wall here. DiMarco swinging away by Gabriel Martinelli. Spotted the run of Gyökeres. He's picked him out expertly there with the outside of his boot. Saka with him. And Gyökeres will go for goal, and Gyökeres will curl it home. Arsenal's marksman hits the target in Milan. It's a 3rd goal for the Gunners, and one which will surely wrap up another 3 points as Arsenal head towards 7 consecutive wins in the Champions League.
What a pass there from Martinelli.
As that comes to an end. Wright steps it on. Trossard then flicks it into the path of Gabriel Martinelli. Can he bring it under control? Gabriel Martinelli through on goal, and Gabriel Martinelli scores! A substitute that's worked wonders for Mikel Arteta. The pair of them combining to brilliant effect. And Arsenal, on 71 minutes, take the lead.
Martinelli gets away from this marker. Now Saka, he's away. Bukayo Saka tries to use his pace, cuts inside. Bukayo Saka, lovely goal. 2-0 to Arsenal and a quality finish.
Yeah, that's what Saka does. Good finish.
Now Odegaard. It's a nice ball to find Saka. Took it down well and manages to get to the loose ball in front of Davies. Here's Saka again. Curls it into the corner! And Arsenal have the lead! And of course it's Bukayo Saka with it! It's a fine instinctive curl finish. Arsenal Stadium erupts. It's Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 0.
Feeds Jesus. Oh, it's a wonderful finish. Quality goal from Gabriel Jesus. He's looked in the mood all evening and Arsenal have doubled their lead. And Declan Rice is picking the ball up, edge of the 18-yard box. Just feeding it out to Gabriel Jesus on the left-hand side. And just as he comes in, he gets it onto his right foot.
Here's Jesus. Still going. Trossard! Arsenal level! The substitutes combine beautifully, and Leandro Trossard guides this shot past Manuel Neuer. It's Arsenal 2, Bayern Munich 2.
But if you keep probing and keep sort of poking the bear, in the end you're going to get reaction.
Gyökeres may be in behind here. Oblak's come a long way from his goal. Gyökeres trying to tee one up to the far post. He comes here for Leandro Trossard and tapped in by Bukayo Saka. Arsenal have lift-off in the semi-final second leg. And it is ALN's finest, carrying his club one step closer to the Champions League final.
Big players give you big moments, exactly what we was looking for. Really good play initially from Victor Gyökeres, getting in behind.
Well, Declan Rice scored with a free kick earlier on. Will it be Rice again or will it be Odegaard? It's Declan Rice again!
Oh!
2-0! What a goal from Declan Rice! And Arsenal lead by 2-0.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing, Tim. Declan Rice says, give it to me again. That first one wasn't a fluke. This one, I'm going to prove that it's even better. With his right foot, just bends it high into Thibaut Courtois' left-hand corner. Gives him absolutely no chance whatsoever.
Well,
This right-hand side.
Arsenal making another change. Eza replaced by Gabriel Martinelli. A very different threat, Martinelli. First Champions League outing for Eberechi Eza comes to an end. As Rice helps it on. Trossard then flicks it into the path of Gabriel Martinelli. Can he bring it under control? Gabriel Martinelli through on goal, and Gabriel Martinelli scores! A substitute that's worked wonders from Mikel Arteta. The pair of them combining to brilliant effect. And Arsenal, on 71 minutes, take the lead.
Well, he's been dangerous since the moment he come on, Trossard, hasn't he? He's picked the ball up in little areas. I think he got punished unjustly just before that, and he was ready to spray the ball out to Madueke and set up a chance. And that touch on the halfway line, beautiful. And he's got a willing runner in Martinelli, but he's still got a lot of work to do, Harry. Not the best first touch, didn't get it out, but got a second chance to nod it in front.
And there's Chiquinho. Trying to dink one into the box. Prudence, it's a brilliant save. David Raya at his very best, and he needed to be.
Yeah, great save by Raya, left-handed, not quite in the top corner, but the ball was worked really well by Olympiacos from this left-hand side all the way over to the right-hand side. Martin's coming in and receiving the ball inside, putting it out wide.
Skelly kept his cool there, turns away, and coming forwards, Miles Lewis-Skelly holding off a couple of challenges. Martinelli! Oh, what a goal! Superb from Arsenal!
Lewis Skelly finding Martinelli, and that was only going into one place, and that was the back of the net.
Yeah, that's a superb finish from Martinelli, but Lewis Skelly's done all the hard work from midfield area, driven through, committed a defender and slipped Martinelli in. What a fantastic goal that is.
Ball comes in, Marino was totally unmarked, and Arsenal have doubled their lead. It was as simple as that early in the second half, and Arsenal are in control here. Rice again. Oh, it's gone in! Mikel Merino got the final touch, and Arsenal now lead by 3-0.
Markovic, shocking goalkeeping.
Here's Elise, who's always a threat. Quick turn of acceleration, that's good feet from Elise, still going, but Arsenal this time win it back with Martinelli back there, who's continued his run. Eza spotted him. Martinelli goes, Neuer's out of his goal. Martinelli should be in here. This will be 3 for Arsenal. And Martinelli has scored. Neuer came flying out. Martinelli was too quick for him. And Arsenal 2 goals in front now, and it's Martinelli.
I was so pleased for him. I mean, reminiscent of a goal that he scored earlier on in the season. He gets picked out on the halfway line. When he's in second gear, he changes up. There's no way back for Neuer as the ball goes past him. You can't underestimate Martinelli. He is so dangerous.
Here's Noni Madueke on the charge, gets the shot off. Noni Madueke with a screamer. What a goal that is from Arsenal's summer signing. Pick that one out. Noni Madueke makes it Brugge 0, Arsenal 1.
Yeah, that's a fantastic strike from a long way out, and that's what Madueke can do.
Backs against the wall here. DiMarco swinging away by Gabriel Martinelli. Spotted the run of Gyökeres. He's picked him out expertly there with the outside of his boot. Saka with him. And Gyökeres will go for goal, and Gyökeres will curl it home. Arsenal's marksman hits the target in Milan. It's a 3rd goal for the Gunners, and one which will surely wrap up another 3 points as Arsenal head towards 7 consecutive wins in the Champions League.
What a pass there from Martinelli.
Travel over to the north of the capital on Saturday. Havertz is released and will have the pace to get there too. Gyökeres clearing the space for him, and Havertz can rifle it in. And it is a wonderful return to the starting lineup for Kai Havertz, who has had such a torrid time with injury. But it's moments like these that will make all of that rehabilitation worth it. He restores the Gunners' advantage.
And it's in from Kai Havertz. Arsenal are back in the tie. It's all square. 1-1. Penalty just beating Blažević, who went the right way. Game on.
Tell you what, that was close. Blažević, as you said, went the right way, went down to his right.
His header on the turn! Oh my goodness me! Eza announces himself to Europe. His first Champions League goal, and he won't hit a sweeter shot.
See William Saliba actually putting his hands on his head because he can't believe what he's seen.
Martinelli away from Katamo. That's a clever pass, looking for Kai Havertz! Arsenal lead in the quarter-finals, and it's Kai Havertz off the bench, set up quite brilliantly by Gabriel Martinelli.
Are they finishers? Are they impactors? This time, Martinelli's an impactor. That's exactly what you want.
So this will be the final chance of the game. So Arsenal just got to see out and defend this throw-in.
It's going to be a long throw from Coenda.
And it comes. Only half cleared. Oh, it's gone just wide. That was very close from João Suarez. That was a little bit too close for comfort. But Arsenal, it seems, are there now. And they are! Relief at the end, but Arsenal are into the UEFA Champions League semi-finals.
From Ruggieri. There is Julian Alvarez twisting, turning, shooting! And stinging the palms of David Raya. Clever touch that by Antoine Griezmann. And now here is Sademola Lookman. Griezmann following up. And that is heroic defending. Just calm down, you're not helping what's going on the pitch. Arsenal have played this game in a calm manner. History makers! Arsenal are back in a Champions League final. And in truth, it was never in doubt from the very first minute here. Total control, character and belief. And the Gunners are heading to Budapest to face either Bayern Munich or PSG. And they sit now just 90 minutes away from their first ever Champions League title. And how fitting that one of Arsenal's own, the Crown Prince of North London, Bukayo Saka, is the man to send them there.
sole threat. Don't worry about no one else.
Here we are. Exactly where we wanted to be. And you can feel it now. The cacophony before kickoff. History waiting in the wings. This is rare air. This is the privilege. Over land and sea, together all of us have done our part. Unbeaten, unbowed, dominant in every battle and every ball. We've carried North London with us. And now, we're standing on the brink. You can feel it, can't you? This is our moment. History is in our sight. It's there for the taking. We are the Arsenal. And this is what we do.
Hello and welcome to a very special live from N5. We are here at a screening inside Arsenal Stadium alongside thousands of Gooners for the small matter of the UEFA Champions League final. Oh, it feels nice to say it. Alongside me, as always, my partner in crime, invincible, Jeremy Aliadier.
Come on.
Jez, how are you doing?
I'm good. Yeah, buzzing about the occasion. Champions League final. Be here with all the fans. Very noisy. So yeah, now really looking forward to it, and hopefully we can bring the second trophy back home.
Yeah, come on, say it again.
Come on, yes. We already got one, which makes it less pressure, I feel. You know, I think even the player will probably feel like winning the Premier League last week, going into the Champions League final now is kind of like we've got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're playing PSG, a very strong team, very strong squad, but we've won the Prem, so now it's kind of like go and enjoy it, go and express yourself, and then see what happens.
They can just play with a bit more freedom, right, Jez? I feel like that's what people have been speaking about a lot this week.
Yeah, 100%. I think if we didn't win that Premier League, the players will be under a lot of pressure to bring that trophy home. Now it's like freedom, go and express yourself. You know, in the worst case, you don't win it, still played the final and won the Premier League last week, which is the major trophy we wanted, that we've been waiting for such a long time. So yeah, I think I'm very positive. I'm really looking forward to it and really believe we can make it happen.
Yeah, like you said, we are here in N5 alongside thousands of Arsenal supporters. They've been filling the streets of North London. Everyone's starting to take their seats, get ready for the game. We've had a DJ here. Everyone's been dancing, singing along.
Music was banging. Yeah, great music. I saw you keep dancing.
Yeah, you know what? On the show all season, Jez, I've been referencing your dance moves, and I feel like you've really been holding them back from
I'm
everyone
keeping it
watching
for special
the show.
occasion, though.
And that is
and
now.
Tonight,
so,
lifting the Champions League final, that'd be the special occasion.
hold on. So, just so that we do have it here, on record, if we win the Champions League, you will do a dance.
Yes, okay, go on.
How much are you going to regret that later on?
Yes, I will regret it later on.
Of course, it's been an incredible couple of weeks for the club. I want to know, Jez, firstly, where were you on that Tuesday night when we did become Premier League champions?
Well, I was here.
Okay.
There was a big event for one of the sponsors.
Right.
And me and Per were here playing and managing two teams.
Wait, so you were managing one team and Per Mertesacker was
Actually, no, Per was managing one team. I was supposed to manage the other one, but I ended up playing.
Oh, okay.
So, because I fancied a bit of a kickabout, so I thought, you know what, let's go and play. And I was playing, but just keep putting my head out, looking at what was going on the bench, because obviously Man City were playing at the time against Bournemouth, so we would just keep waiting to hear what happened. And yeah, obviously I was on the pitch when we finally found out that we were champion.
How did you react? And what was the reaction here per Mertesacker?
Wow.
Jez is just a bit overwhelmed by the moment
God.
right now.
It was it was mad. It was crazy because I didn't think about it when I was driving to the stadium.
Okay.
So I ended up being on the pitch playing, and next thing you know, I can see everybody on their phone, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, God, Man City are playing tonight. So I thought, you know what, I'll play the first half and then I'll come off so I can watch the game. So I did that, and was just following it on the iPad.
Yeah.
And and then at the end, when the whistle blew, we all run on the pitch like crazy. Game got finished, and then obviously I didn't at that time think about me driving home.
Yeah, okay, I see where this is going.
So I'm here celebrating, jumping around with people, running on the pitch, and then get back in the dressing room, get changed, go up, start having some food, and walking up through the window and seeing all them people around
All
the
the
stadium.
supporters in North London going
God.
wild, right?
It was just fires everywhere, just fireworks, everything. So I started thinking, God, how am I going to get home now? And I hope them people are going to get home. Nah, there was no getting home. Everybody was just here outside the stadium celebrating, and I had to leave my car here and get on the train back home.
But you did end up getting your car back, right?
The next day I came back on the train, came back up the next day, picked my car and drove home, yeah.
Hey, but it's all worth it, isn't it?
Anything. For us to win the Premier League, I'll walk back home, no problem.
How did you celebrate, by the way, that final game of the Premier League season at Selhurst Park when we saw the boys lifting that trophy? How did you celebrate? What were you doing?
I was here again. There was another event. I was there. I lived at the stadium this week. I was here. There was a charity event in one of the Diamonds Club upstairs. So just was watching the game there and watching all the celebration and the boys lifting the trophy from here. And same again. This time I was quite smart. I didn't drive in. I came by train.
You learned your lesson.
Yeah, I learned my lesson. So I came by train. So just celebrated here with the people and the fan outside, and then just went back home.
It's been amazing though, all the scenes, everything we've seen on social media, the reactions from supporters all over the world. You know, we've seen what it's meant to everyone.
Crazy, you can feel that is something we've been waiting for such a long time, and that's why the celebration is lasting days and days, and people are still coming round. Day 6, I see on social media, day 6 of being a champion, and I just like keep going, keep going. Forever. Because we've been waiting so long for it, and finally we lifted that trophy, and we deserve to celebrate.
Yeah, tonight though, today is all about the UEFA Champions League final, a huge occasion. We've had a look at the lineup. Shall we show everyone?
Yeah.
If you maybe haven't seen it, wherever you are watching from around the world, this is our squad, our lineup for the Champions League final. I don't get bored of saying that, Champions League final. It's quite nice, isn't it? Raya, Mosquera, Saliba, Gabriel, Hincapié, Rice, Lewis Skelly, Odegaard, Saka, Trossard and Havertz. On the bench, wow, I mean a stacked squad as always. The likes of Timber, Gyökeres, Marino, Calafiori. I mean, talk to me, Jez. Your initial thoughts when you first saw this lineup?
Do you know what? It's actually thought that was the lineup I was going to go for. There was no many surprise for me. I think when you've looked at the last month, you've seen Lewis, Mark Skelly have just pick up his spot and definitely deserve to be in the starting 11. I think Havertz, I think when there's big occasion and big games, you feel Mikel Arteta tend to go with Kai up front. Then Trossard, I think he's been amazing lately. He's had such an impact. So yeah, I was not surprised. At the back, obviously, Timber. We've seen him back in training, but I think that was too just. He's been out for quite a long time, so. Coming back, having one session, then starting Champions League final, I think that would have been risky. So yeah, no surprise. Mosquera, the left back position, you could have, Calafiori, Nkapie, and he went for Nkapie, but could have been Calafiori. I think we've got such a great talent and great player and such quality all around the pitch that it could have gone with different. But I do feel for that special occasion and with what happened in the last weeks and how we played, I think that's the best starting 11 for me.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can have a little look at the dressing room, what's going on in there or earlier on. But look, anyone in this starting 11 really you'd feel pretty confident in, right? The team themselves will have that confidence, that belief, that momentum, won't they?
Yeah, 100%. I think, like I said earlier on, when you've just lifted the Premier League trophy and all the celebration we've seen this week from the fan around the stadium, around North London, I think as a player you can only be lifted by it. That's just a massive boost to go and get a hand on that Champions League. That would be incredible to have the double, the both biggest trophy. At club level would be absolutely amazing. So, like I said earlier on, I do feel the players won't be feeling too much pressure because I think the pressure's on PSG. A lot of people expect them to beat us today. So it's just go out there, go and express yourself, work hard as a team, and hopefully win it.
Yeah, we believe, and I'm sure they do too. Right, Jez. Throughout the season, on the show, live from M5, we have been crowning our hero of the week. So someone that's really contributed to the club in various ways throughout that week. Now, I feel like it's only right that we do a hero of the season to finish the season. You like that?
Just to finish the season, you've got to.
Yeah, and there's obviously only one hero of the season we could go for. I thought it would be a bit unfair to just put myself in the frame for it. So we've given it to Mikel Arteta.
Well deserved.
Yeah,
I
think that's fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair.
But before we chat about Mikel and the impact he has made here at Arsenal, I was at the training ground a few days ago with Josh James for a very special episode of The Dispatch, the Arsenal podcast, and we got to catch up with Mikel Arteta, Josh Kroenke and Rich Garlick, and here's what Mikel had to say.
Mikel, can you even find the words yet to sum up what this means to you and how that moment felt?
Yeah, that's not easy to do. I said it is much better than I expected or I could ever imagined. Because it happened in such a beautiful way as well. Nobody expected to win it when we were at home. The reaction was incredible, starting from the players here all together to all our people gathering together at the Emirates and all the countries and all the images that we've seen. Then celebrating again away from home, not expected, but it was beautiful, the setup, the connection that you could see between the supporters and the team. And then bringing the families for that party and have their moment as well.
Good, catching up with them. Oh, it was just wicked.
I didn't get the invite for this, so you'll have to let me know.
Sorry about that.
How that was with the big boss
dogs.
And the big dogs. Yeah, that's it.
It was wicked. I mean, being there, and it was in the boardroom. It was where they do all the new player signings and the contract signings and announcements and everything.
Did you? Did they offer you a contract?
Well, I took a picture like I had one anyway. I was just like, so cool to be here. And they had the Premier League trophy right there as well behind us. So I got a cute pic with the Premier League trophy.
Was that the real one or a replica?
The real one.
Is that the real one?
The actual Premier League trophy.
Amazing.
Yeah. I had a mini photo shoot with it, not going to lie. What was cool as well was when they came in, Mikel, Josh and Rich, they saw it and they were all like, whoa, wow, this is amazing. And we were like, you've seen it already.
You've lifted it.
You've missed it. But it's so beautiful. So it was really cool to be there and get some insight. But Jez, we know Mikel will give all the credit to his staff, to the players, but what an unbelievable job he has done here at the club, and also what he's built here, you know?
I think it's hard to describe, because how he turned the club around so quickly.
Yeah.
You know, it's just amazing. And I know a lot of people have asked me a question this season about, if Mikel don't lift any trophy at the end of the season, do you think he should go? And I'm just like, absolutely no, you know, because to get back to competing for major trophies, it's already a massive achievement. You know, when you talk charge, we were not even in the Champions League, you know, we were struggling to get in the top 5.
Don't remind me, Jez.
Oh my God, and that's what I mean. It's just like, you've got to admire the progress year by year, and getting rid of players slowly, and then bringing his own player, and getting the fans to buy into this new, you know, energy and this new way of playing, and this winning mentality without winning the trophy. And then I think now everybody will just start realizing how the progress been and how quickly it's been, because I know people will say, 4 or 5 years. No, it's not a long time to turn a club around completely.
It's transformed it, hasn't it?
It's transformed it.
Jez, we'll chat a bit more about Mikel later on, maybe half-time, full-time, I'm sure, because I really want to get into our Live from N5 Hall of Fame, because we've been battling it out all season long. So we've been picking our best moments since moving here from Highbury and inducting them into the Hall of Fame throughout the season. But I thought we could each pick the best moment, the ultimate moment, and then maybe put that to a poll, a vote.
Go on, yeah, go on.
Which I will inevitably lose. I'm going to go with my one, okay?
You go first.
Iconic, I'm going to go first.
Go on.
I don't think I need to say any more than Declan Rice, Real Madrid. Ooh, you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Look at the smile on your face, Jeremy. And I think we can see that iconic game and moment. Declan Rice, those 2 free kicks, unbelievable. I think so much about that, right? What it meant to everyone, what a result that was, and how beautiful and magical those 2 goals were. I mean, for him to do it twice, that was just so iconic, right? And I feel like Declan's actually provided quite a few iconic moments since he came to Arsenal. But I think this is one that, you know, if you walk around now and ask supporters what comes to mind from amazing moments since leaving Highbury, I feel like that's one that most supporters will say.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But I think my one will be better.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, of course. No, listen, of course, you think in the last 2-3 years, is one moment that obviously been incredible. As you mentioned, scoring once is already amazing.
Yeah.
But 2 free kick is pretty special. So yeah, I'll give you that's a good pick.
Okay, are you going to say yours quickly?
So my one, back in 2012, the best player of Arsenal Football Club, Thierry Henry, made his comeback here and scored on his comeback. And for me, that's iconic. I think he's the best player in history of this club, and coming back on loan and scoring on his return, it was just like it's like a magical story. So for me, I think it's the most iconic moment in this stadium.
Okay, I feel like that is a good one. Obviously, let us know your thoughts on social media. But Jez, obviously, we are here in North London, surrounded by thousands of Gooners. But Frimmy is out in Budapest, living his best life, and he's actually at the stadium with Josh James, and we can hear from them now.
Yes, here we are at the Puskas Arena, Budapest, for the big one, and it feels like ever since we knocked out Atletico Madrid, we've been waiting for this game. But actually, we've been waiting for 20 years to be back in the Champions League final, and here we are. How are you feeling for him?
I'm feeling absolutely excited at first, and my mind just goes back to when we were last here in the Champions League 2006, and I was watching it with my mates, and then obviously Sol Campbell got us in the lead, and I just thought we're going to do it. And then, of course, Henry Larsson happened, and it wasn't to be. But this is the night. This is the night where we can put things right, and hopefully it's going to be a great match.
Yeah, it's a night to make history, hopefully. And, you know, we've been making history the last couple of weeks. It feels like we've had a nice long party building up to this. We couldn't come into it in better spirits, could we? The supporters and the team and the players. So how are you feeling? You've been here since, what, since Thursday?
Yeah. You got on when...
got in yesterday. The days are blowing into one. It was yesterday we got here, yeah.
But we got here Thursday, and it was great to come in. The weather was very, very nice. Then we got straight to work. We went to Hero Square, where I think it's where the basically like the neutral fan zone is, where you can go there. Saw Arsenal fans there, got a few vox pops and interviews, just getting the vibe of how people are feeling, and yeah, everyone's just excited and ready to see us play on this lovely, lovely pitch. And yeah, we got a few interviews, like I said before, and hopefully we're gonna have a mate. I'm soaking it in. There's so much happening right now going through my mind, and we just saw a lot of people. One person that put me at rest, who is actually staying at our hotel. When I saw Ian Wright, he saw me. Frim!
Wrighty's with us, isn't he? Wrighty's with us.
Yeah, he came over, gave me a hug, reassured me. He's like, "How you doing? How's it going?" I was like, "I'm been good," and he's excited as well. So it's gonna be a good one.
Well, it's the hottest ticket in world sport right now, and biggest names are here, aren't they?
Yes.
Last night, Thierry Henry was here pitchside.
Yes.
You were here pitchside, so I presume it happened at last. The big meet.
It didn't. I was shook again. It was funny because I was stood away, and I think he went to like the comms people, and he saw Dan, who's one of the comms people. And I think Dan was here when Thierry was here as well, so they knew each other very well. And he went down the line. He was shaking everyone's hands, and I was like, in my head, I was like, I wish I was there, but I also wish I wasn't there, because I don't know what I would have done. One of the other comms people said that he just stood there silent. He couldn't believe like Thierry Henry was coming across. I also seen Robert Pires as well. Speaking of legends as well, we've got Per Mertesacker behind us that is just going on the pitch over there. Per Mertesacker, of course.
Everyone's here. Basically, everyone's here. Ray Parlour came out with us as well. He's on our flight on the way out. So, yeah, anyone is here. And the Arsenal supporters are starting to make their presence felt as well behind us. So, as I said, the hottest ticket here. And I'm sure the atmosphere is building back in North London for the screening as well at Emirates Stadium. So, let's hope it's going to be a day to remember. How are you feeling about the game itself?
Oh, the game itself, listen, I'm excited and nervous. Like, I feel like it comes.
So it gets the kickoff.
When I got here, I was calm. I didn't think anything of it. But then, as the kickoff is now approaching, I'm very confident. I'm confident, but I'm also nervous. Anything can happen. It's a final. It's a one-off game, so anything can happen. But I'm confident that the boys can do it. Get it over the line, because we've got to put it right. We've got to put it right. Like you said, we've been waiting over 20 years to come back here, and we've got to take it home. We've got to see it.
And you've got to keep it together as well, because you're going to be filming just behind the goal, hopefully getting all the reaction from the supporters, from the players when we score. So I'm looking forward to that. I better let you go, because I've got to go up about 80 flights of stairs to get to the press box. So what, shall I see you after the game and we'll catch up? Hopefully with a little sort of trophy lift.
Hopefully we've got some big trophies in our hands, and yeah, it's going to be an exciting day, and I can't wait to see what happens.
Thanks so much, Fimi. That's back to the studio now.
Great to hear from the guys in Budapest. Now, this evening is a culmination of all the hard work throughout the season. So I thought we could take a trip down memory lane to see how we got to the Champions League final, starting with the league phase.
Tries to bring it under control, gets the shot up, and it's in! Arsenal have a second, and surely now Arsenal have wrapped up the points.
Giving chase, Gyökeres in behind, and Martinelli will put it home. It's a big one into the box for Nance, it's a brilliant save. To the feet of Saka, and it squirms in.
Good ball in, flicked on, and in! That's the goal Arsenal were waiting for. Martinelli. Oh, what a goal! Superb from Arsenal. And Arsenal now lead 3-0. Header comes in, and it's in! Bundled in from close range. And Gyökeres turns away again, and Arsenal have a fourth goal. Saka scores. Ball comes in, Marino was totally unmarked. Mikel Merino got the final touch, and Arsenal now lead by 3-0. And the header comes in, and it's a goal for Timber. Calafiore drills it across, and it's in! Martinelli goes, Neuer's out of his goal! Martinelli should be in here! This will be 3 for Arsenal! And Martinelli has scored!
Here's Noni Madueke on the charge, gets the shot off Noni Madueke with a screamer. Zubimendi's left-footed ball into the box is a good one, and Madueke's there at the far post to score his second of the evening. Oh, it's another beauty.
Shuri and Timber, and then it's helped in on its way. It's back across by Trossard, and then nodded in. And Gabriel Jesus has a second. Gyökeres will go for goal, and Gyökeres will curl it home. Gyökeres bursting forward with the chance for the opener, and he makes absolutely no mistake. Gyökeres clearing the space for him, and Havertz can rifle it in. It's a lovely flick by Christian Norgard, and a tap in at the far post. Well, it is 8 wins from 8. They are safely through to the last 16.
Good to relive that, isn't it, Jess? I feel like I could put some boots on and run out onto the pitch now. But it was such an impressive league phase from us. So many good performances. The goals really spread out as well around the squad.
I know, it's like you see now and you're forgetting a few of the goals that we've scored and who we've beat along the way. Undefeated, which is amazing, and that, you know, finished top of the group or of the league. That's what gave us that kind of easier path then to the final tonight. So all them games been important, and we've been so good. Like you mentioned, so many great individual performances, different goal scorers, and that's another beauty of Mikel, where he's managed to rotate the team because he had the squad. So yeah, great to see again and remember all them good moments.
It feels like, you know, after all of those performances, we deserved a spot in the final, right?
100%, yeah, of course. Listen, we've beat Bayern Munich, we've been Atletico, we've been Inter Milan, all them top clubs. So you definitely deserve to be top of the league. And then after, it's obviously home and away game. And yeah, some people will say we've had maybe an easier run than PSG, but at the end we deserve to be where we are. I think we've been the best team in this competition so far, and hopefully we'll be the best team tonight again.
Yeah. We mentioned earlier that Frimi is in Budapest. He's been there for a few days, so obviously we had to send him to the fan zone to chat to our supporters and find out how they celebrated when Arsenal won the Premier League.
Of course, we are here for the Champions League final, but I want to know what your experiences were like when we were confirmed Premier League champions last Tuesday.
We're all crying, to be fair.
Yeah, is it? Oh, right. Who started crying first?
Probably me.
Yeah.
I was at home.
Okay.
Watching the game, which we were not playing.
Yeah.
After that, I poured myself a very large glass of wine and I started dancing in my kitchen.
Oh, brilliant. Love that.
Bro, I can't lie, I was putting the baby to bed. I got a 1-year-old, and I don't even live that far from the stadium, so where she was in bed, I was gonna dip.
Yeah.
But I was putting the 1-year-old to bed, then when she was all right, I was on FaceTime with the boys, we popped the champs.
When, Bournemouth scored, it's hard to, did you celebrate hard? Did you have to be quiet because you didn't want to wake up the baby? Like, what was the household like?
I had the phone in my hand and I was putting her to bed and I was watching her that. And then after, when he scored like this, you know that one.
If I was lying, then I'd say I was down at the Emirates celebrating with all the other supporters.
Is that true? Was he at the Emirates?
Yes, I wasn't. No, I was.
You said you sent your boys down there, so when they came back, what was the stories that they told you?
They said it was mad. They said it was crazy. They didn't expect like that many supporters. Like, I always told them like Arsenal's a big club, right? And now I think they realised it that night, man, because it was just like 100,000 people down there, all diversities, women, families, all ethnic backgrounds, and they said it was insane.
On Monday I was at the game, and I was out late Monday night in the Blackstock. The next day I was feeling a bit hungover. I was at home with the missus watching the game, and the second half started. I was in my pyjamas. I thought I can't be here, so I run my power. We flew up to the Emirates, and I was up there when we won it, and it was just absolute madness.
I've gone Victoria Line now. From all the way from Fulham Broadway. What was it like? Every single carriage had Arsenal fans on there. We're banging the train, banging it. I've lost my voice. I've gone to Highbury now. I'm outside. Red. Flares up. Everyone's there. I'm walking on the roads now. Oh my gosh. Cars are honking. I'm thinking, well, you can't honk. This is no. They're on our side. They're like, yes, Arsenal. It's like everybody just knew what to do. Everyone knew what to do. Whether you're coming from the Tollington, whether you're coming from the fullback, whether you're coming from the famous CLCK. Bro, it don't matter. Everyone's coming together, and we've all linked up at Emirates. Everyone's on the coal blocks. We're standing on there. Everyone's trying, yeah. Bro, it's going crazy. I can't move, bro. You understand? And I don't even drink. I don't do anything like that. But beers are getting thrown up. I'm headbutting beers. Wow. Oh, what? You good? Happy. Oh, I'm good, man. How you feeling, guys?
We're feeling great. Feeling confident.
Oh, man.
We had to work, so we recorded the game, turned off our phones, covered our ears, and went home and watched it at 10 o'clock at night, and we learned by ourselves that we were champions. And that's one of the reasons we had to come here and celebrate, because we did that alone, but we need to be here to be with all the Arsenal fans.
I was actually at the game on Monday night in Burnley, against Burnley in the Emirates, so I flew, I'm from Ireland, so I had to go back the next day, Tuesday. Had to work the whole day long. I didn't get home until half time in the game. I seen Bournemouth were 1-0 up. I was absolutely on a high altogether.
So I went there with a few of my colleagues. I was there 10 minutes and I lost everybody. But it don't matter. Because you're with family. I'm with family. I didn't know my man. I didn't know my man. But they're family, bro. What, are you crazy? Man went there hugging them. Yo. I don't know them. I still don't know them to this day. I never asked for their name. Never once. But they're blood, bro. We all bleed the same red blood. What? Oh, best night of my life, I swear to God. Best night of your life? Oh, brilliant. It can never be topped.
Relief probably. Ecstasy, relief. Unbelievable feeling.
We're buzzing. Relief definitely, because we got so close 3 years in a row.
Oh, man.
It was just a buzz. And it went down to like our local pub where we live. There was all Arsenal fans in there. And it was kicking off. All the Arsenal tunes were on the jukebox.
Brilliant.
So yeah, it was great.
Is there anyone else that you're like, oh, I wish they were here to...
Oh, my mum.
Yeah?
We lost her last season, massive Arsenal fan, biggest Arsenal fan ever, She'd have loved it,
She's the reason why?
Yeah, I've got her scarf. She's coming with me to the game tomorrow. I bought her favourite scarf,
I love hearing and seeing how everyone celebrated. I have been constantly scrolling social media and watching everything, and it's been so good, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been great. All my feed is just all people that I follow, that all Arsenal fan, and they're all on day 5, day 6, day 7, and it's great. They're all coming around the stadium celebrating, and it's beautiful to see. It's been a long time coming, like I said. So they need to carry on celebrating forever.
I like that someone there as well said wine and dancing in the kitchen. You better get your dance moves ready for
Why
later.
in the kitchen?
No, right here on Live from M5, you will be dancing at full-time whistle, Jeremy. We've been talking about, how brilliant a season it has been on the pitch, but also, of course, right here, live from N5. We have had some brilliant guests and iconic moments, so let's take a look at the highlights.
I'll take you home.
How did you become become an Arsenal supporter? Tell us your story.
Just my whole life, that's all I know is Arsenal. So
Really?
I was born in London, yeah.
Are you going out to Budapest? How are you feeling about Champions League?
Our honeymoon. There's going to be a weekend in Budapest. She'd always wanted to see Budapest.
What a welcome!
Nice way to start the day, man.
You're like, what goes on at Premier League football games?
I love it.
So I'm guessing you're maybe not an Arsenal supporter yet, Paige? Yet?
I'm
Or are
becoming
you?
one.
Yes, I absolutely love that.
You know, I signed up to the first Thor film in 2009. It's now 2026. I'm still playing the character.
Brilliant.
It is new every time. It's, you know, every writer, every director, every group of actors I work with, it's never the same.
When you joined us last time in the studio, I know that you had equally as good as a reception. How nice is it for you every time you come back to the Arsenal and, you know, see that sort of reaction?
Really nice, really nice. Every time I have some days off, I fly to London. I'm happy because we had 2 games at home, so I could assist them and to see all the fans.
We all need to bow down to this guy right now.
Oh, I don't know if you guys can see with the camera angle, but the legend here, Patrick Vieira.
This is his first game, so you know what I'm saying, just showing him around, showing the ropes. But like, he's been watching Arsenal since he was a kid. So.
Yeah. Welcome to Emirates Stadium. Have either of you been here before?
First time.
Oh.
Hey.
Damn, you're making me blush already. Oh, welcome. Oh, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us.
It's a special day for me, my family, and almost like a little bit of an end to the Arsenal era.
Yeah, good. Hi, everyone.
Ah, amazing. How are you, man?
I'm good, long traveling.
Yeah?
Yes.
Where did you come from?
I'm come from Cameroon, from my country.
Well, that is a long way.
Very long way.
I love coming here. I've got 2 season tickets.
It was just brilliant to have won it with Arsenal 20 years ago, and then for the girls to do it again, and we were down there with our umbrellas. One minute it was raining, one minute it wasn't, and like just to see them lift a trophy above the Armoury was just amazing.
I genuinely believe, and I didn't feel like this in the beginning of the season, but I've come around to it now. First of all, Arteta is doing a brilliant job.
What a time we've had, Jez. I was just dancing at you, really. That's happened quite a lot throughout the show here this season. What's been your highlight? We've had so many brilliant guests on the show, haven't we?
Yeah, it's been an amazing season. It's hard to pick one highlight, but as you know me, I love UFC, so having Lonnie Cavana come in on the show for me was brilliant. It was great to be able to ask him a few questions and speak to him. But we've had, you know, Bon Jovi, we've had, oh my God, we've had some absolutely amazing superstars.
We got such a lovely selfie with Bon Jovi, didn't we?
That'll stay in my phone forever, that.
Yeah. Benedict Cumberbatch.
I wasn't there, that one.
Oh, you missed out.
Oh, no, Benedict, I was there.
Tom Hiddleston.
I wasn't there for that.
Iconic. Because we have so many huge Arsenal supporters. Everyone wants to support the Arsenal these days, Jess.
I know. Do you know what? I've remembered as well when Stormzy came. That was amazing.
I love that we've just casually forgotten about Stormzy.
I know, Stormzy.
21 Savage.
Yeah, and Stormzy being a Man U fan coming on our show, that was pretty special.
Yeah. And to be fair, he came on with Wrighty and Mo Gilligan, the comedian, and that was chaos, but in the best way, wasn't it? It was
amazing, yeah.
Reminiscing, it's nice, isn't it? Jez, just looking around us here in N5, there are thousands of Gooners alongside us getting ready for the Champions League final. Of course, so many supporters made the trip to Budapest. And Frimmy, well, we've sent him out and about again. He's working hard out there, chatting to our supporters and finding out their favourite moments from our Champions League run.
So, I've basically got moments throughout our Champions League run, and I've put them into picture form, and I just want to get a little glimpse of what your feelings were on the day when this happened. So the first one is Ebbs scoring against Leverkusen. What do you think about that?
That's unbelievable. Eze's got that in his locker. So
it's got to be one of like the best Champions League goals.
100%.
Yo, Leverkusen.
Genuinely, probably one of the best goals I've seen.
That goal was an absolute screamer. Ez just got it so clean on the volley, straight into the top bin.
Second leg was probably the best we played in months at that point, I think, to be fair, and that was an unbelievable goal, probably one of the goals of the season.
When I saw that goal, I was like,
Oh my God. Best goal of the season.
This one.
That's Victor Gyökeres when he put in the top corner against Inter Milan.
He's just scored 2, I think, hadn't he? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
And he scored a banger, yeah.
What your thoughts have been of Big?
Love him.
Big Swede.
Yeah.
Oh yes, love it. That celebration.
Underrated.
Yeah.
Hold up play against Atletico in the second leg.
It's unreal.
It's unreal.
That was Gyökeres saying, I'm here now.
Yeah.
That's when I started believing. Bro, he needed that.
Yeah.
When you're a striker and your main focus is getting goals and you get a goal like that, you need that.
I love that.
There's so much humility about him. So humble on the one and then he does things like that and you're like, yeah, that's our boy.
Noni Madueke against. Oh, that was good.
This is a good finish.
That was good. That was good. Slightly, that was good.
Oh yeah.
He's been
The day that he proved that he belonged.
yes.
Pure class. Again, he's just silencing the doubters.
Yeah.
Man are saying he can't fit. What are you? Noni, bro. This is a wonder kid we're talking about.
This is an incredible moment. The night we booked our place in the final.
Like that. This is what this moment has been built for.
Yeah.
You know? Like everyone lined up together.
We were there.
We were there.
What are the feelings after the final whistle went?
Pride, joy, elation, ecstasy.
But it was magical.
Yeah,
It was one of those moments where you just, I think I cried actually. I
Honestly,
did.
I did as well.
I-
It's just ecstatic, mate.
Yeah.
It means everything.
Yeah, I love that.
We'll have to use one thing.
Martinelli running through Bayern Munich.
Oh.
What was this all about?
Music.
Oh, man.
Honestly, this is, I think, why we love the game so much.
Martinelli against Neuer against Bayern Munich.
Oh, yeah.
When he ran round the goalkeeper.
Yeah, complete joy and excitement. Mr. Champions League.
Yes.
I'll take one tomorrow.
Yeah, please.
I was sitting above that as well, and it got played through. And
Yeah.
it was like, unbelievable, mate.
He loves doing that. I feel like he likes going around the keeper and just putting it into
That's
the
what
back
he does,
end.
you know.
Champions League, Gabby. There's always
It's always a goal.
gonna be a goal that you're
It's always going to be a goal. Max Dowman becoming the youngest debutant in the Champions League. Listen,
I mean, first of all, I hope his GCSEs are going well. Second of all, he's out in Mayfair most nights these days.
He's having a good time.
Hopefully we're 2-3 up. He can come on and have a cameo.
Man.
Nice kid.
Yeah.
Nice kid.
Yeah.
The future.
Yeah, he's an absolute legend already at a young age.
What do you think? How do you think he's? How far is his ceiling? Do you think?
It's too high. Yeah, it's too high.
I feel like every time someone says Max, everyone's like, oh.
He's one of the best players I've seen come through Arsenal ever. Oh,
This lad stays at the club all his life, which
Yeah.
is bound to be another 25 years of Max Dowman.
Listen, you heard that, Max? He wants you here forever.
So many brilliant moments there. Jez, putting you on the spot. What's been your favourite?
I think being Atletico in the semi-final over the two legs, us being there for the first game and then the second leg here, I think that was my favourite. Yeah.
Yeah, we had fun in Madrid, didn't we?
It was amazing.
Yeah, it was
Absolutely
lovely.
amazing. Yeah.
Earlier on, we took you through the league phase, and finishing top meant we went straight in at the round of 16. So let's pick up the journey there.
Arsenal top the qualification table with the only 100% record, and now they enter the knockout stage in the last 16 of the UEFA Champions League, looking to overcome Bundesliga side Bayer Leverkusen over two legs. The ball in, Eze lets it run, this is nice, Martinelli could be in here, hits the crossbar. Played in, there's a headed chance, oh what a save from Raya. Corner comes in, it's a deeper one, free header, and there's a goal. Andrich couldn't miss. Madueke tries to cut inside, did well, goes down, penalty. And it's in from Kai Havertz. Arsenal are back in the tie, it's all square, 1-1. Final whistle goes, we're at half time in the tie, it's very well poised. We are all square going back to the Emirates in 6 days' time. So it's finished here. Bayer Leverkusen 1, Arsenal 1. We do it all again at the Emirates next week.
6 nights have passed since the deadlock in Germany, and now under the lights of North London, Arsenal and Bayer Leverkusen meet again with nothing to separate them. Here's Eze on the turn! Oh my goodness me! Eze announces himself to Europe. His first Champions League goal. And picked up here by Declan Rice. Oh, he's placed it to perfection. And Declan Rice delivers under the Champions League lights once more. Arsenal have locked in a quarter-final in Lisbon. The Gunners are into the last 8 of the Champions League for a 3rd season in a row. Bring on the quarter-finals. For the 2nd season running, Arsenal make the journey from London to Lisbon in pursuit of Champions League glory. And away comes Maxi Arau off the frame of the goal.
He should really be scoring. It's a brilliant save from David Raya.
Martinelli from Katamo. That's a clever pass, looking for Kai Havertz! Arsenal lead in the quarter-finals. Advantage Arsenal in the Champions League quarter-finals.
Champions League football returns to N5 as Arsenal take a 1-0 advantage into tonight's 2nd leg towards the back post. Trossard cleared. Oh, it's gone just wide. Arsenal are into the UEFA Champions League semi-finals.
Brilliant stuff. Jez, I love that, like we've said, there are thousands of supporters here alongside us in North London, and some of them have just been shouting at you for a score prediction, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. Yeah, they're quite close, and they start getting quite busy and rowdy. So yeah, they've asked me what was my score prediction. So
well, maybe I'll ask you for it a bit later on.
Yeah, I'll keep it quiet for a bit.
We've checked in with our supporters in Budapest, but like we've said, there are so many here in North London, and Akira has been out and about speaking to them. Let's see how they're feeling.
Thanks, Nicole. Yes, that is right. We are here at Emirates Stadium, and the vibes are building. I know all the action is happening in Budapest, but let me tell you one thing that I know for sure. There are going to be thousands of Gooners here in the stands cheering the boys on, and I know that you lot at home from N5 to Budapest will be doing just that as well. Yes, guys, as I told you, the atmosphere is building here at the Emirates, and I'm going to be speaking to some of this lovely lot to see how they're feeling ahead of today's game. Hello, friend.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm great. How are you feeling for today's game?
I'm feeling great. I've traveled thousands of miles from Los Angeles to be here, and I can't wait to make history with everybody else here at the Emirates.
Lovely. Quick score prediction.
2-0 to the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners.
Come on, you Gunners. Let's see who else you can chat to. Hello. I'm great. How are you?
Yeah, really good. Really confident as well.
Okay. How are you feeling for today?
Yeah, good. I think 100% I think we're going to win today. I don't know what the score's going to be, but I think we're going to win today.
What does today mean to you?
This is probably the biggest game I've ever watched as an Arsenal fan. I think this is the biggest game we've ever been involved in. But luckily, yeah, I think we're going to win.
Quiet confidence. I'm here for it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How are we doing, boys? Good?
Good, yes. Go on.
Score prediction?
2-1 Arsenal. Come on. Come on, what else are we going to do?
Who's going to get on the score sheet?
Our boy Books and Gyökeres.
Okay.
And oh, Havertz.
Come on, we love that. Boys, quickly, how are you feeling for today?
We're going to win. We're going to win. Trust me.
Okay.
I promise.
Okay, lovely. Simple and straight to the point.
Yeah, we're going to win. That's all that matters.
I love that. Perfect way to end. We're going to win. Back to you lot in the studio. Oh, it's always brilliant hearing from our supporters. And they're in full voice right now behind us here in North London, singing the top of their lungs. It's great to see, isn't it, Jess?
Yeah, we're getting close to kick-off, so it's getting really, really busy and packed here and loud, though, yeah. Barely can hear ourselves.
What? That's good for me. All right, we've been taking you on a bit of a journey to the Champions League final. So let's pick up with the huge occasion of the semi-final against Atletico Madrid.
A Champions League semi-final on Spanish soil. It feels so familiar, doesn't it? Twice before on the road to a European final, Arsenal have come through the Iberian Peninsula. They are back. Away Kane darts through. Team one up. There's Martinelli. It was Hincapié. Alvarez twisting, turning, shooting. Comes Victor Gyökeres, a powerful runner. He's picked out Martin Odegaard as well. Look at the feet of the Spaniards. There is Victor Gyökeres, who's bundled over. Penalty to Arsenal. Danny McKaylee points to the spot. Gyökeres against Oblak. Arsenal lead in the semi-final. And it's Victor Gyökeres on the grandest stage who is firing the Gunners ahead. Never touched that by Antoine Griezmann. Now here is Sademola Lookman. Griezmann following up. That is heroic defending. Griezmann looking for Llorente. Appeals for a handball. The Atleti players are certain that that struck an Arsenal player in the arm. The original decision has been overturned. A chance to equalise from the spot. Ian Alvarez equalises for Atleti. It is all to play for in North London next week with this semi-final so delicately poised. The eyes of the footballing world are fixed on North London for possibly the biggest night in this stadium's history, because Arsenal are just 90 minutes away from their first Champions League final in 2 decades. Spotted Griezmann on the move. It's Antoine Griezmann pushed away by Raya. What a challenge that is. Clever from Wright. Here's Saka. Gyökeres was stretching. Will challenge only as far as Lewis Skelly. Hit by Gabriel! Gyökeres maybe in behind here. Oblak's come a long way from his goal. Gyökeres trying to tee one up to the far post. He comes here for Leandro Trossard, and tapped in by Bukayo Saka. Arsenal have liftoff in the semi-final second leg. Striker back to his feet. He's taking a risk there, and it's Simeone who was through. And what a challenge that was! Next few touches here for Madueke. It's Martin Odegaard. Arsenal have played this game in a calm manner. History makers. Arsenal are back in a Champions League final. And in truth, it was never in doubt from the very first minute here. Total control, character and belief. And the Gunners are heading to Budapest, and they sit now just 90 minutes away from their first ever Champions League title. And how fitting that one of Arsenal's own, the Crown Prince of North London, Bukayo Saka, is the man to send them there. They've been told by Mikel Arteta all the way through to trust the process. Well, now that has taken them all across Europe, and now to the promised land of European football. They'll be there in Budapest at the end of this month, and they will have a shot at glory. It is a night to remember at this stadium, possibly the greatest night that this stadium has ever witnessed. As it finishes here, 1-0 to the Arsenal and 2-1 on aggregate.
What a Champions League run it has been. Jez, are you tempted to sing along with everyone here?
Nah, no, I'm just listening to that music, and I could see you dancing. That's your type of music, right?
Oh, such good
this
vibes
is
here.
amazing.
All right, kickoff is fast approaching, and like we said, Frimi has been our man on the ground in Budapest, and he's been behind the scenes at pretty much everything.
He's been everywhere, Frimi, huh?
Right, behind me is the Puskas Arena where the big match, the Champions League final, is going to take place. Now, the boys are in there, you know, doing their final preparations for that game. So I'm going to head inside and see if they're all good. Good? In less than 24 hours, yeah, clock's up there, so you know I'm not lying, the boys are going to be walking down these stairs in one of the biggest games of their career. This is the walk they're going to be doing, and it's absolutely incredible. What's going on, B? You good?
Not even after that.
You good? Imagine being a player and walking down here. Woo! I'm getting goosebumps just walking out here, man. I'm good. You good? Very good. How you going, brother? You good? Let's go, brother. How are you?
How are you, my guy? I'm good.
Yeah, I'm alright, man. Ready? What's your signature like? I don't even know. That's good, man. That's nice. I'm good, man. You ready? Yeah, come on, man. Our final training session ahead of that big game is done. Now it's time for the press conference. Now, I don't feel like I need to whisper, but I feel like it's appropriate because literally the world's journalists are in here ready for that massive game and to talk to the boss. And not only are we going to be talking to the boss, but we're going to hear from Bukayo Saka and I think Captain Martin Odegaard.
Again, we'll have French, Spanish, and Hungarian.
Winning these trophies, you know, since I grew up playing football, and yeah, when I started playing football with my friends, you know, in the little pitch next to my house, I was dreaming of this moment, you know, to win trophies.
It feels like this last week, you know, it's all kind of become a reality.
The preparation has been really good, really focused, really positive. We are here because we have earned the right to be here.
Great stuff from Premier Man on the ground. Jez, I can barely hear myself think right now, and you can't hear me because
I can't hear you.
The atmosphere here in North London is just special, isn't it? It's brilliant.
Oh my God, the atmosphere. I can't hear whatever you say. I'm just looking at that screen and I see Thierry Henry putting the Champions League right in the middle of the pitch, and it's just like everybody cheering. It's crazy.
They're booing right now. That's not us, I don't think.
No, that's
PSG are on the street.
That was the PSG fan.
Quickly, shall we have a little look at the Hall of Fame results? Go on.
Go on.
Do you want to know who's won?
Well,
me with 65%.
Wow.
Well, actually, Declan Rice and Real Madrid game, but you know, I'm taking the win. All right, Jez, I can't hear myself. You can't hear me. You're having a coughing fit. Can I quickly get a score prediction from you before we head over to commentary, Jez?
I think obviously it's the final, so it's going to be a tight game, but I would say 2-1 to us.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you feeling confident?
I feel confident, I'm optimistic, but obviously it's a final, so anything can happen. You know, it's a one game, so I always say you've got to perform now 90 minutes and then get the job done, so let's see what happens.
And what would it mean to you to see the Arsenal finally win a Champions League trophy?
It'll be amazing. You know, we've been very close back in 2006, and I think this is the year. So hopefully we'll get it done, and then it'll be our first one. Get our first star on above the logo. That'd be amazing.
All right, Jez, let's go and get in and amongst it with the supporters here. We'll be back at half-time and full-time from the studio. If you're watching on social media, head over to the Arsenal, where we will be leaving you in the very capable hands of Adrian Clark. But first, Dan Roebuck.
Well, after 22 long years without Premier League success, Arsenal have the chance to end a 55-year crusade to be crowned European champions. Less than a week after lifting the biggest piece of domestic silverware on the line this evening, the continent's biggest prize, the Champions League. Holders Paris Saint-Germain stand in the Gunners' way of completing a double only done by 3 clubs previously. An already seismic season could erupt into even bigger celebrations. We're in Budapest and the Puskas Stadium, aiming to exact revenge on the French giants for eliminating Arsenal at the semi-final stage last term, as the competition's most deadly attack meets its meanest defence. Adrian, the biggest game in club football, an opportunity for Mikel Arteta and his squad to become immortals in Arsenal's history.
No doubt about it. That's what they will become. They'll be legends forevermore if we can win here in Budapest. It's such a huge opportunity for the team, for the players, for the manager, for the club. This is the highest level of football that you can get on the planet. This is a higher standard than the World Cup final. The Champions League final, it does not get any better than this, and we have a great chance